A little background. 20 years ago, I went looking for someone to talk to and help me with some personal problems. Doctors, preachers. The best I got was pull yourself together, and was put on medication, antidepressants. I gradually slipped into a desperate, dark place, a room without doors or windows, with me banging on the walls to be let out. In the end, I lost my ability to cope with life. I was unable to reach inside my brain and retrieve information and function independently. In a desperate attempt to free myself, I took myself off my medication. A year later, I was overcome with panic attacks, my memory was shot, and I couldn't verbalize myself properly. I was deeply ashamed of myself. My life folded. Back to doctors. Back on a new antidepressant. And on a Ritalin to stimulate my brain back to life. That was 2 years ago. So, 2 years ago I was a walking, barely talking zombie. 8 months ago, I decided to try something new about those personal problems medication simply refused to resolve. I tried NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming. My first desperate plea to Ben was, "Can you help me change my mind?" His answer, yes. I had these conversations running through my mind, infinitely looping negative conversations. Despite firm decisions, prayer, and trying to ignore it, they were stuck in my mind. My memory was still poor, and I still found it difficult to verbalize what I thought and felt, and still suffered from panic attacks. Enter Ben with his simple yes. During the past 8 months, using amazingly effective tools from NLP and timeline therapy, Ben helped me put my life together again. We dug up those personal problems responsible for the negative loops running through my brain, and one by one snapped the loops, freeing my brain into independent thought, releasing the hold of negative emotions and thoughts. Now, after all those years of gradually being sucked in and taken prisoner into the shrinking world of my brain, shutting down with, I believe, the help of medication and unresolved personal problems, my brain feels kind of empty, holding its breath. Now I am surprised when I realize I constructed and verbalized a fully functioning sentence, expressing myself beautifully. I love words and information, and having them at my beck and call is true joy. Through memory, the ability to retain information and make sense of it all. Through all of this, there was Ben, steadfast, always there, taking me step by step through the process of NLP and timeline therapy, digging up those hidden memories and negative emotions. Best of all, there was no need to once again recite traumatizing memories. Simply follow my timeline, face the memory, distance myself from it, and dissolve the emotion. Ben, quietly and confidently, with NLP and timeline therapy, restored me back to a functioning life. He is mentor, friend, and supporter. Steeped in and with a bone-deep belief in the tools and theories of his trade, he is that constant positive that guided me back to life. He gave me the tools and taught me how to use them. But more than that, He is a generous soul, truly believing in the power of the human, mind, body, and spirit.